Hi, this is KV and this is the Moon Phase Report for Libra. Okay, so you guys are seriously about, you are thinking about going back to school, expanding your life, going to learn a trade or something to further the thing that you're working on. You're very much about like wanting to get out of the little small space that you're in right now, and you're wanting to, get out and spread your wings and like it's feeling too limiting and it's not enough and you need more, and what do I need to do? There's going to be a lot of stuff that is career related with this, so it may be purpose related, and the reason I say that is because in a month's time the sun will be in your career house. So you're starting to feel the itch right now of, am I doing what I really love to be doing? Do I need to make a change? What do I need to do? Do I need to go back to school? Do I need to learn something more? And honestly, all the questions are great and stuff, but just like, don't put a lot of pressure, because it's always going to come to you at just the right moment. You will open to a book and there's the answer. You will turn on the internet and they'll be talking about this school that you were thinking of applying on. There's always signs like that going on. So don't drive yourself crazy being like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. It's okay not to know. That's 99% of our life, right? Something's always not happening. Something's not always happening. It's like we're waiting for things. It's like with the garden, you plant them and then you gotta wait, and that's life. You get pregnant and you gotta wait to have that life. So our job is to wait a lot, but you're going to be feeling a little angsty and let's go, but what is it? And I'm ready, and that's great, because stating that and putting that out there is going to push through and it's going to create movement. But just play around with the questions right now and don't put so much pressure on yourself to know the answer. So there's also going to be something that you're needing to communicate about. So it's also, there's a lot of communications on this, so there can be something that has been like an insight within your small area, but it's leading you to want to go to something bigger. So I would definitely even like look for the answers that you are wondering about right now in your small, close environment. The answer is here, and then when you do get it, it will take you out far, is kind of how this one will go. And your service to others is where you are so like, but what is my service to others? I want to be living my service to others. And there is actually something there that you're missing. And there is a shifting, maybe it's like you're saying something like, I don't know how I will ever live my service to others. And right there, that was a negative vibration going out into the world. I don't know how. Be careful with all those little things that you're saying. Even just saying you do know when you don't is the best thing you can do. You're always supposed to do that. Like if you don't have money, you're supposed to say you do have money. If you don't know how to get your thing out there, you're just supposed to say that you do. You're just supposed to like imagine that you do. There's something that's just kind of powerful with that, but definitely like, I don't know, it never works out, I don't think I'll ever, whatever, like you get my point. Anything like that, ixnay, we don't need those anymore. And something about this full moon is calling you to examine that area that does relate to your service to others. There's also something healing related. There's also health related. So this can be something that like a thought process is keeping you in disease. A thought process is keeping you from your body knowing that you're ready to live your purpose. A thought process is keeping your body from not being as alkaline and as abundant as it needs to be. And the relief point of all of this, and the little key nugget of how to alleviate the pressure of this desire to move forward when there's really nothing to move forward on just yet, is you, and you know this, I feel like I've been telling you this for a while, but you have to connect with spirit. Like, you don't even have anything in that area right now, but the whole bonus, the whole bingo, no, the whole, like, what's that, bullseye, the whole bullseye for you is saying you need to connect to spirit, you need to meditate, you need to get quiet, you need to start asking the divine, the great mystery, your questions and what you should move forward on. And you need to ask for guidance that way. So honestly, this whole reading here is telling me I can feed you little clues about this, but this is all on you. And it's funny too, because I've been getting so many readings recently, and anybody who's waiting on me right now, I promise I will get them like in the next week. But I've had so many readings, I'm having a really hard time like scheduling them. Because they take a lot. They take more than my birth chart books do, definitely. But I've had some that were recently where I was given bits and pieces, but then like my guides just go, you know, and everything is about they need to discover this, or they need to discover that they can do the exact same thing that I can do, you know. So understand too that like there's so much healing in quiet time and in meditative time and in connecting with spirit. And for you, that's where the keys are for you. That's where everything you need to focus your attention on, because I know you're feeling the work, you're feeling the soul purpose, you're feeling this writing thing or communicating thing or sharing this message thing or doing something that's getting it out to people and reaching them with what you've got and what your gifts are. But it's not time yet, and you have to connect more in that. You need to get it just quiet and allow these other ways to communicate, to access information, to be something that you're doing on a daily. I mean, you really can't miss out on this. And you will see too, it gets really addictive. Like meditation, and even like, you know, it doesn't have to be that big of a deal. Go outside alone and just, you know, around sunset or whatever, and just sit in the yard, sit on the dirt, and just sit there. You don't have to sit in a pose. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to have your fingers in any certain position. You don't have to say specific words. You don't have to listen to something to meditate. Just go outside and sit and just be quiet. And, you know, at first you'll be like, okay, I need to get into the dishes. I'm sorry. I need to get in and do the dishes. I need to go take care of the kids. I need to, like, at first your mind will be so like that, but then you'll just start, you know, looking at the clouds and hearing the birds and looking at the trees. And then you're just like so peaceful. And then there's nothing nagging you. And even if nothing comes to you, if you can just still have those moments of just no thoughts and just total quiet and connecting with the beauty of nature, if you can just keep doing that, even 5 minutes, I mean seriously, 5 minutes, you know you got 5 minutes you can spare. And the more you keep doing it, the more that then things will start coming to you. You'll just be like, a person will come to you or something. You're like, I should really call that person. I don't know why, but that just came to me. And you'll notice how things will just come to you out of the blue. And that's how you know there's something important to it. So you really need to make this your habit. You need to leave the material world for a little while and go to the spirit world and start connecting, because there's messages that they are wanting to bring to you to help you further this healing, spiritual kind of thing that is your purpose, that you're awakening to. And you know, now you're thinking about learning more and expanding in that way. And, you know, soon then it'll really be kind of ready to start pushing this out there. But right now you're just asked to quiet down and make space for yourself and ask questions. Write them down, ask questions. Okay, yeah. All right, you have a beautiful full moon. I will see you in 2 weeks with the new moon on June 8th.